Yo, what's up, dog? What's up, dude? What's up, brah? This is Pepsi OG, folks. This is Pepsi OG, man. Rest in peace, Ipoyt. Rest in peace, Ipoyt, folks. This is Pepsi OG, folks. I'm just hanging out here in my little shit wagon. Rest in peace, Ipoyt, folks. I know I tried to start a utopian community called Ipoyt. I poured my heart and soul into it, man. But as it turns out, I have a dark heart and no soul. So I reverted to my old personality of just being a scumbag, folks. Rest in peace, Ipoyt, folks. Rest in peace, Ipoyt, folks. The irrelevant people of YouTube. I try to create a utopian society, folks. As you know, I'm a skater boy. You know, that's where I met my tweaker girlfriend, bro. Down at the skater park, man. You know, I said, dude, you want to shred it up with the Pepsi OG? Hi, my name is Pepsi, folks. You know, I try to create this great utopian community, folks, where just everything was peaceful. There was no leader. There was no drama. There was nothing, man. It was just a peaceful utopian society, bro. It was everything to do with peace, love, and Pepsi and skateboarding, man. That's what it had to do with, dude. Peace, love, and skateboarding, bro. And a little bit of guitar thrown in on top. And it was all about the peacefulness and anti-bullying, anti-Boyd, anti-drama community, anti-everything, man. This was the Ipoyt. And I created it, man, from the driveway of my brother's house where I was living. Because I'm a loser, man. I'm a loser. And I was living in my Jeep, man. Oh yeah, did I tell you what my name was? My name is, bro? My name is Pepsi OG, bro. Yeah, I got a little Everett tweaker cam girlfriend, man. Don't you think she's cute? Yeah, I met her up there at the Everett tweaker cam, bro. You know? I pulled up in my shit wagon. I said, I'm going down to California, bro. You want to hop in? She said, sure, what's your name? I said, Pepsi. Pepsi OG, bro. I'm a skateboarder, bro. She goes, oh, you're a professional skateboarder. No, I just skated in my brother's backyard on a little tiny, it ain't really a half pipe. It's more like a 1/8 pipe. The bottom line is, yeah, and this is how I drive. This is how I look when I drive. This is how I look when I go anywhere, bro. Have you guys seen my new prison tattoos, folks? Yeah. No. I didn't spend some real quality time at San Quentin or, you know, Folsom Prison. I've done a little bit of county time, for minor things, setting off fireworks, blowing up mailboxes, a bunch of pranks, smoking weed, before it was legal. Yeah, drinking a lot of Pepsi. I'm Pepsi OG, folks. And I created a society. I created a new society for people to come and visit, where people wouldn't get bullied, people wouldn't get swatted, or any other nonsense that goes on the tubes, bro. I created a new society, folks, in 2019, man. Everyone was allowed in, man. Didn't matter if you were a man, a woman, a transgender, a third gender, cross-dresser. It didn't matter what you were, a tweaker. It didn't matter if you were a skateboarder. It didn't matter what you were. It didn't matter if you were a loser like me who lives in a broken down van. It didn't matter what you are, man. It didn't matter if you were a loser like me with ink all over my body, fake prison ink, or my girlfriend with tweaker ink. It doesn't matter the kind of person you are, because at the end of the day, we're all just people, man. Know what I'm saying, Adam? What's up, man? My name is Pepsi OG, folks. What's going on, folks? I could use another Pepsi, actually. I'm kind of running low. So, the bottom line is this, man. I try to create a new society for everybody. Everyone was allowed. Didn't matter what your sexual orientation was. You could be straight, bi, gay, trans, cross-dressers, third genders. Didn't matter, man. You could live in the jungle room. You could be doing 60 minutes. You could be doing 60 years at San Quentin. It didn't matter, man. It was all the same. It was a utopian society. Kind of like I was a cult leader, man. Almost like Charles Manson, the Manson family. But this was the Ipoyt family, bro. And I was the leader. Pepsi OG, man. I was the leader, bro. Didn't matter if you want to smoke weed. You could do whatever you want, man. There were no rules here. But you see, and even the BERGS was allowed in, man. Even the BERGS. Even the sausage finger, no guitar playing, crappy singing, crappy guitar playing, BERGS who lives in his mommy's garage. Even that guy was allowed in, bro. Because I'm Pepsi OG, man. I make the rules, bro. You know what I'm saying, dude? Yeah. Yeah, I'm 44 years old. Yeah, I was born in 1975. I still like saying bro. I still like saying dude. I still read Thrasher magazine, man. I still think in my dreams I was a member of the Bones Brigade, man. Tony Hawk, Mike McGill, Steve Caballero, man. I was part of a crew, man. But you know what? I created a utopian society, man, called the Ipoyt, the irrelevant people of YouTube, where everyone was welcome. Didn't matter the color of your skin. It didn't matter anything, what language you spoke. But the bottom line is this, man. It didn't matter, man. Didn't matter if you were drunk. Didn't matter if you were tall, short, fat, thin. It didn't matter what, rich, poor. It didn't matter, Cindy Lopez. Because the bottom line is this. I am Pepsi OG, man. It didn't matter what you were, bro. It didn't matter what you were, man. See, I am Pepsi OG. But see, the problem is I created this society. And I guess I wasn't thinking straight or something. But the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this, man. I created this society. But I wasn't ready for it. Because, see, I'm a scumbag. I'm a scumbag by nature. I really am a scumbag. I truly am. That's why I have all this fake prison ink, man, because I want to keep up my rep, bro. Because, I still go to the local skate parks, hang out with all the 14, 15-year-old skateboarders, say, what's up, bro? I'm Pepsi OG. Man, 30 years ago, man, I was you here. I was you, man. I could have been a member of the Bones Brigade, but it didn't work out, bro. You see, I created a society called the Ipoyt, the irrelevant people of YouTube, bro. And the bottom line is this. I messed up because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, man. I wasn't ready, man. I wasn't ready to change yet, bro. Okay? I wasn't ready to change yet, bro. So the bottom line is this. I got to say rest in peace, Ipoyt, 2019 to 2019, because it never went anywhere, because I'm a scumbag. And now I just reverted right back to where I used to be, hanging out in scumbags, panels, and just being a scumbag and talking shit about people. That's what I am, and that's what I reverted back to. So I apologize to all you people for trying to create a utopian society called Ipoyt, the irrelevant people of YouTube. It didn't work out. It was kind of like Vince McMahon when he created the XFL back in 2001, and it only lasted for one season. This Ipoyt only lasted for about a month, man. And that's my fault, because I could not change, because my nature is that to be of a scumbag, and I just went back to being who I am. And that's the bottom line, folks. Well, that was interesting. That was interesting. Thank you for that revelation, Mr. Pepsi OG. Thank you for those comments. Thank you for being 100% honest regarding your utopian community, your fake utopian community. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can only be what you are. And if you're a piece of mierda, like Pepsi OG, you're always going to be a piece of mierda, folks. And that's just the bottom line. We're going back to the white. Don't try to pull the wool over our eyes, bro. You can't change. You don't have the capacity to change. You haven't studied the right technology yet. You don't know about present time. You don't know about TRs. You don't know about body thetans. You don't know about the bridge to total freedom. You don't know about hitting the cans in the E-meter. You don't know about changing incrementally. You try to change too fast all at once, and it wound up backfiring on you. You tried to change. You tried to change, brother. You couldn't change. Just like Herman O. Munster can't change. Herman O. Munster can have all of the operations he wants to. All of the boob jobs that a man can get. All of the Brazilian butt lifts a man can afford. Herman O. Munster can take all of the medications necessary for his transition. But at the end of the day, he cannot change his true nature of that of a man. He's got man hands, man shoulders, man walk, man back, man legs, Adam's apple, a man's brain, and a man's DNA. You cannot change who you are, folks. So when you had this Pepsi OG guy trying to create this utopian society, almost like a Manson family or a Jonestown cult, it didn't work out, did it? And I will say, rest in peace, Ipoyt. 2019 to 2019. But there is hope, because the BERGS plans to come up with a new Ipoyt with new. It's not going to be called Ipoyt. It's going to be called something else. I'm going to come up with a different kind of society. Oh yeah. If you are enjoying this great quality content from your Emperor of Bergatron, type 55 right now. From my favorite singer of all time, Sammy Hagar, I can't drive 55. You're wondering why do I say type 55? Because I'm a huge Sammy Hagar fan, folks. Type 55 and give me a thumbs up. And give me a woo. Woo. Werewolves of London. Give me a Wu-Tang Clan. And if you are so inclined to show your love to the Bergatron, your supreme emperor, for let me tell you guys right now, the Bergs tomorrow night will be dropping an atom bomb. The Bergs tomorrow night, Wednesday night, will be dropping information pertaining to my own life that's going to shake, rattle, and roll the entire Ipoyt and drama community. So you stay tuned for that. Because something happened and it needs to be exposed. And that is the bottom line with that. Something else of YouTube, Goose. No, but nice try. But I might be, I'll come up with something. Now, Pepsi OG tried. He tried and failed, just like he has most of his life. But you see, the Bergs doesn't fail at anything. At age 15, I made a conscious decision back in 1988 never to have any kids. And 32 years later, I still don't have any kids at age 46. And I was married. Yeah, albeit only for 3 years. But I was married. With many, many, many girlfriends. Now, you're looking at the Bergs now. I did not always look like this. Now, you got a guy like Pepsi OG who's failed at marriage, who has a bunch of rugrats, failed at life, no job, nothing, complete e-beggar, and now living in a broken down shit wagon with a tweaker from the Ever Tweaker camp with a bunch of prison tattoos. That's the bottom line. A guy who pretends he lives in the 1980s with a bunch of skateboards, who cuts his hair every week like he's in the army. What's that about? Why are you getting a haircut? You don't have a job to go to. Who shaves his face but leaves a little soul patch. What are you living in, 1993? What are you, Eddie Vedder, circa 1993? Don't call me daughter, not fit to. The picture lives to remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to. Give me a break. Give me a thumbs up right now. Type 55 if you are so inclined. Light me up like a pinball machine. Because let me tell you something, folks. Tomorrow night, I am lighting up YouTube like it's never been lit up before. Because something happened and it needs to be exposed. So it never happens to anyone else again. And let me tell you, this is going to blow up the entire Ipoyt, the entire drama community. So tell everybody, I'll be around tomorrow night or tonight, whatever, Wednesday night. It's happening. It's going down. What up, Mad Max? He knows who the show is. I am the real show. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that I am the show. Goose, what's going on? The bottom line is this, folks. You are looking at perfection. You are looking at the best looking man in the history of the world. You are looking at the greatest guitar player in the history of the world. You are looking at the man with the greatest skin complexion, the greatest beard pattern in the history of the world, the greatest hair, the greatest beanie cap, the greatest team, the Seattle Mariners, the greatest scarf. Everything about me is great. Everything about Pepsi OG screams loser. You're just a whiny little loser. Okay? You might be getting a little tweaker whore poontang, but that don't mean shit. Okay? I can roll up to the ever tweaker cam right now. And you know what? I might do that. That's on my list. I'll be going to the ever tweaker cam very soon and doing the chooch. Okay? I know where it is, and it's only 8 miles away. And that is quality content, Herman O. Munster. So the bottom line is this. I keep it real. I don't try to create a fake society called the Ipoyt, the relevant people of YouTube, and try to pull the wool over someone's eyes and say, come on in, folks. Come on in. I'm totally done with the drama. I'm totally done with the Ipoyt, with the fake fishermen. I'm done with everybody. I'm done with panels. And how long did that last you, Pepsi OG? That lasts you about what? A month, 2 months? And you went right back to being the troll douchebag. And no, nobody likes you. I don't think you understand that. Nobody likes you except your little insular group of little scumbags. Those are the only people who like you. And yeah, I do want a piece of you at the Ipoyt drunk boxing competition in Las Vegas this coming October. I do want a piece of you. Okay? You think you're so big and tall, 6'2"? Well, I'm 6 feet. Who cares how tall you are? And yes, I was born in 1973, which means I am your elder. Yes, I am from New Jersey, which means I am New Jersey psycho. And you don't want a piece of that. You wouldn't even understand what that means. You've been hitting the bong since you were probably 10 years old, probably huffing that paint, hanging out at skate parks. That's why you still hang out there. Is that where you met your little tweaker? I bet it is. Okay. This guy never leaves his shit wagon. How the hell did he meet that tweak? He doesn't go out to bars. Wendy Johnson, what's up, baby? Wendy Johnson, where you been? Wendy Johnson, I printed out so many songs for you, and I played so many songs for you the other night, but you weren't there. I played your Kenny Rogers, The Gambler. I played Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison Blues, and Ring of Fire, and many others. So Wendy Johnson, I don't know what you are, if you're a man, if you're a woman, I don't know what you are, but you come around and you drop a little bit of money here and you make it seem like you're real. So if you're real, go ahead and light me up right now, because you are talking to a real man with a real college degree, a bachelor's degree from the University of Washington, 1996. I was in the workforce for a number of years. And then I moved back to New Jersey for a while. I got married, moved out to Ohio for a while. I was a guitar teacher for over 10 years. So don't worry about it. I mean, I'm a hustler, okay? That's what I am. So the bottom line is this. You want to learn a little bit more about me? Go to my GoFundMe page. But the bottom line is this. I come here night after night after night, bringing you the quality content, either in the drama capacity or playing the guitar. And I can do either equally well. I got the mouthpiece and I got the guitar piece. And that's the bottom line, folks. Wendy Johnson. And that's all you need to know about me. Plus, I got the beauty piece. Plus, I'm a great looking guy. Okay? So the bottom line is this, Wendy Johnson. I seen you come in here last week and drop the Bergs a couple dollars here and there. I haven't seen you in a while. And you know what? Now you're asking me some questions, and I just answered a bunch of questions. Okay? So the bottom line is this. Right now, I am working. Because I am monetized, and I do get a check every month on the 21st, direct deposited into from AdSense. This is just part-time. I'm working on other things. If you like the Bergs, Wendy Johnson, you light me up, baby. I think you're a woman. I don't know what's going on. The bottom line is this. I don't troll. I'm not negative. I don't dox people. I don't call people's homes. I don't call adult protective services like maybe one person allegedly might have done. And you'll be finding out about that tomorrow night. Or I should say tonight. Because I'll be blowing up the entire bottom of YouTube, folks. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. We're going to have 200, 300, 400 people in here. It's going to be the biggest stream I've ever done. And that's the bottom line, folks. You are looking, Wendy Johnson, at the best looking man in the history of the world, the George Clooney of YouTube, the Silver Fox of YouTube. If you guys are enjoying this great quality content, type 55 and give me a thumbs up. Now, Wendy Johnson, I think you're going to light me up. Because I don't know what you're about right now. I think you need to light me up right now to show that you are a BERGS fan. Because after that night where you told me you wanted me to play all these songs, I printed out all these songs and I came down here the several nights after that, and you never even came around anymore. Now all of a sudden you're coming around, you're acting all shady. I don't know. If you were real, you would light me up right now. Because you had no problem throwing $20 the BERGS way. So light me up right now so I know you're real. Light me up right now. I'm from the Pine Barrens in southern New Jersey. I'm from the planet Bergatron. And because of some wars that were going on my planet, they had to jettison the baby BERGS in a space capsule, which was headed towards nowhere. It ended up entering the Earth's atmosphere. And it landed in the Pine Barrens of southern New Jersey on July 25th, 1973, where I was found by Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band coming back from a gig in Atlantic City. Bruce Springsteen was only 24 years old at the time. He could not care for a baby. He thus turned me in to the local fire department, where I was put up for adoption, adopted by my current parents. BERGS, the only thing I'm lighting is my cannabis, big dog. I'm as real as it gets. Believe that, homeboy. Well, why do you talk like a man, but your name is Wendy Johnson? And don't call it cannabis. Call it weed. Call it pot. I don't like all these politically correct terms for weed or pot. Everyone calls it cannabis. And you talk like a man, okay? You don't talk like a chick. Bottom line is this. I don't know why people call it cannabis or hemp. Just call it weed. I smoke weed. I smoke pot. I smoke cannabis. I smoke cannabis. No, you don't. You smoke pot. Okay. That's the bottom line, folks. So the bottom line is this, folks. If you are being entertained right now by the BERGS, by the Burger Boy, type 55 and give me a thumbs up. If you are so inclined, light me up like a pinball machine, folks. Light me up like a pinball machine. I know Wendy Johnson could. I went and printed out The Gambler. I printed out all sorts of songs that she wanted to hear. And she was never to be seen from again until tonight. And now she's saying big dog, cannabis, I'm as real as it gets, homeboy. What woman talks like that? What woman, what natural born female says, I'm lighting cannabis up, big dog. I'm as real as it gets, homeboy. What natural born woman talks that way? Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Am I being crazy? I don't know. that doesn't sound like something a woman would say. Yes, no, I don't know. So anyway, big dog, lighten up that cannabis. You got money for cannabis. You got money for cannabis, but you don't have any money for the bergs. You got money to get high, but you don't have any money to give to your emperor. You got money to get high, but you ain't got no funds for your emperor. You know what I'm saying, Laura Stevenson? Yeah, big dog with the double G. What woman talks like that, man? That's fine. It could be a guy. But the bottom line is this. You ain't going to pull the wool over my eyes, folks. Because remember, I am not Pepsi OG. I am not Pepsi OG, folks. I am not the Ipoyt founder. I am the BERGS Show. I demand respect. I command and demand respect. And when I see those 4 thumbs ups right there, you know what that tells me? That means there's a lot of people giving me thumbs downs. So you guys better start giving me those thumbs ups. Right now, folks. You better get to it. Come on, Laura Stevenson. Give me a 55 and a thumbs ups. Steve Yoakum, what's going on, brother? From the pirate ship. Who's going to be the first one to light the Bergie boy up tonight? I would, you know what? 5 minutes ago, I would have said my money is on Wendy Johnson. I cannot believe Wendy Johnson let down the big dog and let me down, man. That was a very major letdown from Wendy Johnson. I thought she was going to light the Bergie boy up. 55 means one of my favorite singers of all time, Sammy Hagar. I can't drive 55, baby. So you know what? I think the first person in here who's going to light me up on that super chat, in my opinion, my money would have been on Wendy Johnson, folks. But I would say right now the front runner is Steve Yoakum. I think Steve Yoakum is going to be the one who's going to break the ice tonight. And he's going to light the fire right now. He's going to light the fire. He's going to get the birds warm. He's going to make it hot. Come on, folks. I need to throw some dice. Come on. Come on, Steve Yoakum. I got a hot hand, folks. Put some money down on that craps table. Come on, Steve Yoakum. I think you might be lighting the Bergie boy up right now. I would have said 5 or 10 minutes ago it was going to be Wendy Johnson. And she let me down, folks. She let me down big time. She's come through many times for the Bergie boy. Steve Yoakum with $1, folks. Let me roll them dice, Steve. Let me roll them dice. Come on. Let's get a hard 6. 3 threes. We got a hard 6, folks. Bottom line, I'm feeling warm. I'm starting to get hot. Ooh, I'm getting hot. Jennifer Sweet, what's going on? Sweet thing. Ooh, how about some sweet honey buns? It's going to be the morning soon. I'm feeling hot. Feeling hot, 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 hot. Come on, folks. Who wants to see me roll them dice? Who wants to see the Burger Boy roll them dice? Folks, the bottom line is this. 10 minutes ago, my money would have been on Wendy Johnson. Wendy Johnson let the Burger Boy down. Wendy Johnson came through night after night after night last week. She said she wanted to hear all these songs, all these country songs, which I printed out on my printer upstairs. Printer ink ain't cheap. Folks, you think everything's free? I said that to Wendy Johnson, folks. I cannot believe Wendy Johnson ain't coming through for the Burger Boy. That's right. I don't like him either. I don't like him either, Wendy Johnson. I don't call him Whiskey OG. I call him Pepsi OG because he drinks Pepsi. The bottom line is this. He is a prick. He is a prick. He thinks he's all that and a cup of tea, man. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. He wouldn't last one day in my town in New Jersey, northern New Jersey, where I came from. We would zero in on this kid. He'd be done. He'd have a wedgie. We'd wedgie his ass, his underwear from the back. We'd pull it up over his fucking head, man. Put him hanging from a tree. That's what we do to that guy. A wedgie hanging from a tree. You ever seen that? I've seen it back in New Jersey. Because we don't. Let's just call a spade, folks. We don't mess around back there. And let me tell you something there, Wendy Johnson. I could play the guitar right now, but you know what? When I play over the Chromebook, it doesn't come out. It comes out all distorted. And it's getting too late. But I'm going to be tearing down the joint tomorrow night with what happened today. Major revelations. You don't understand me there, Wendy Johnson. You're not first off, you're not a woman. You're not a woman. Okay? You're not a woman. Yeah, but you're not a woman. So you're not a woman. You don't know what I've done. You don't know where I've worked. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know anything about me. So you know what? Take a time out. I would say the next person who's going to come through is Steve Yoakum again. I would say Steve Yoakum's going to come through because he just showed $1, folks, and my hand was hot, and I threw a hard 6. Now, this Wendy Johnson, who is a man, folks, let's just it's probably Pepsi OG, to be honest with you. I would say it's going to be Steve Yoakum again. And I'm going to, because my hand is hot, folks. My hand is hot. Steve Yoakum coming through with $1. I got a hot hand, folks. I got a hot hand. What do you want? You want a 7? What do you want? A 4 and a 3? 3 and a 4? Bam! Just like that. A 4-3. A 4-3, folks. I'm hot. I got a hot hand. I got a hot hand, folks. Don't mess with a guy with a hot hand. Don't fuck with a guy with a hot hand, folks. I got a hot hand. I got me a hot hand, folks. I got me a hot hand. Oh, I got me a hot hand, folks. I got me a hot hand. Remember, folks, don't forget to tune in tonight because basically I'll be blowing up Ipoyt and the whole drama community tonight. You want to know what's going to happen? It's going to be on. It's going to be on like Donkey Kong. And some people probably already know what I'm talking about. I won't be mentioning any names or nothing. See, I have a gift for gab. And I'm extremely educated and extremely articulate. So I can tell a story about a particular individual without ever mentioning their name or anything about them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's going down. It's going down. Because what happened was so egregious that I can't keep it bottled up inside. I just can't. That's not my nature. My nature is to talk, is to purge. I can't keep things bottled up inside. I'm a talker. So the bottom line is this. Put it this way. It's going down. So who's coming through next? Wendy Johnson, you need to redeem yourself right now. I printed this out for you, Wendy Johnson. I printed this out for you. You do not judge a man until you've walked in his shoes. You do not know me. You do not know my work history, my resume. You don't know anything about me. I'm a hard worker.